Yo, Drake, I've got something to say. I haven't talked on this channel about the police shooting and killing 43-year-old Daniel Turcios on off the highway of I-440 in Raleigh, North Carolina. This happened back in January. Well, the autopsy came out 3 days ago, and let's catch up to speed. It's a lot troubling with this story, as are most things that happen with the police. In January, Daniel Turcios was with his wife and two of his 3 children. He had a wreck. His car was overturned. A witness said that it flipped multiple times. Evidently, a witness pulled him out of the car. He was unconscious. Police arrived at the scene. Someone called 911. Remember, when you call 911, it's very likely you could be sentencing someone to death. So this is a family in distress. They need help. The police arrived. We're not going to watch the body camera tapes here. Police were forced to release them. Even after the body cameras were released, they still see something different than the rest of us see. And it's oh so sad. So he's extremely upset. His wife gets his son back. It's the only part you really need to see of this body cam. He is doing what he is supposed to be doing. He's walking away from the accident and the police, who are making him very upset. They don't speak Espanol. No Espanol. No Spanish. He is walking away. No threat to anyone. And he is tased 2 times. All along they've said 1 time. After the autopsy came back, we found it was 2 times. So he's walking away. He's a good 6 to 8 feet away. Boom, he goes down to the ground. So that large knife he's holding, turns out it was a pocket knife with an almost 3-inch blade. Has that in his hand. Not a threat to anyone walking away. After he'd been tased and shot 2 times, 5 seconds later, he starts to get back up. Shot him a total of 5 times. Police, for some reason, wouldn't admit to more than 1 shot, really. I said, they just kept talking about how he was intoxicated, how he was wielding a knife, and he wouldn't drop the weapon. The split-second decision, the same thing you hear with the Amir lock. Well, this split-second decision, it was a split-second decision because of the choices that they made. They did not de-escalate. Mr. Turcios de-escalated by walking away. They wouldn't let him do that. They took him down. And then jumping on him, there's your split-second decision. Well, 5 seconds after that split-second decision gave that trigger-happy, less than a year on the force cop chance to shoot him 3 more times. Enough about all that. The autopsy that came back, besides telling us that he was shot 5 times, it confirmed intoxicated. What was in the system? Nicotine and caffeine. There's your intoxicated person. This Raleigh Police Department is real good at justifying it, protecting their system of killing. The police officer who tased him twice, Tapscott, it's the same officer that shot mentally and physically disabled 52-year-old Keith Collins in 2020. He shot him 11 times. He shot him 11 times. 7 times after he was already on the ground. Keith Collins had a BB gun. And he was eventually cleared of that. It's being justified. Just like these cops will. Hopefully Miss Urez, Mr. Turcios' wife, will get a bunch of our taxpayers' money, because that's what happens. We pay the bill. They keep the cops on, no matter how many charges of force, no matter how many women they've molested. They'll still be on the force. They can get away with it. They're cops. After Yo Dre, I've got something to say. The things we say most on this channel is police lie. Police lie. Police lie. Yo Dre, I've got something to say. Yo Dre, I've got something to say.